Hi, I'm Alexis Williams. I think we've created a climate where a lot of women feel like they have to explain or have very specific reasons for having an abortion. This is because with the attack of reproductive care, a lot of women are coming out and speaking about their stories with medical issues or societal issues that have brought them to get abortions. But I think we really need to get to a place where if someone says that they want to get an abortion simply because they don't want to have a child, they should be able to do that, and their story and their experience should be valid. Now, what do you think about that?
No, that's really interesting. I think there is this narrative, as we've always seen, with women always having to over-justify their decisions, including an abortion. I was thinking about that creator's video you shared with me where the individual was sharing using the example of sports betting, right? That in some states, it's completely illegal to bet on sports, and in others it's not, and that's okay. You can go to your respective states. But Texas was suing so that it can have access to women's reproductive history, so that way they could take action when it comes to women in their state and their decisions around abortion. And I think, again, that's why women continuously feel the need to have to justify it, and why not just women, but folks who can birth a child, right, are feeling like they need to overly justify this. And I think it's super frustrating, and I'm glad that folks are calling out that it's okay to just have an abortion and make decisions around your healthcare because you want to.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for bringing that up too, because I feel like more and more legislation is making women feel like commodities. Mm-hmm. We are fully fledged human beings that should have a full control over what we do with our bodies and what we do with our healthcare. It's crazy that people think women need to go a million extra miles in order to have their own control over their lives. Right. It's insane.
School is really hard for students, especially nowadays where we're so stressed out about testing and kids have to make these certain grades and requirements. I get it's tough. Mm-hmm. If you didn't read the books in high school that were assigned to you, as an adult, I do think you should go back and read them. Yeah. And my thing is, we're all talking about media literacy, critical thinking skills, and I think we could both agree that might be lacking in certain subset of groups.
Oh, for sure.
But I think the Venn diagram of those people that lack those skills and didn't read those books in high school might be a circle.
Oh, absolutely.
So it could be helpful to go back and read those books in adulthood, I think. Yeah. I've had so many favorite books growing up, from Twilight, as we've discussed before, to some of my favorites like The Stranger or The Broken Ladder. Mm-hmm. There's movies and there's podcasts and there's magazine interviews and all kinds of stuff like that, but nothing puts you in someone's shoes like a book in a way so potent. And I think there's just so many amazing things to learn, and just it's just, especially at that age, so formative to your brain and the way that you see the world. And I think we should all read the books.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more we'd understand about the world today if we went back and read some of them.
Yeah. Not to dive into the whole evils of capitalism, but let's talk about the evils of capitalism.
Let's do it.
It makes us feel like working is winning at life. Yeah. Constantly being booked and busy, grind culture. We're always hustling, we're always building our businesses or whatever. I went to school for engineering, so I feel like I was hyper thrown into a world where everyone wants to own something, which honestly usually means capitalizing off of other people's labor, which is a whole nother issue. But I'm like, when can we progress to a society where we can work enough to both satisfy our needs, pay our bills, live a sustainable life, and also enjoy being alive? Like, we as human beings are not built, I just think back to when Earth started and human beings were hunting and gathering, we're not built to sit at a computer doing Microsoft all day. And it's we lose that essence living under capitalism of just being able to exist and be in community with one another and do the things that fuel us and to make our lives feel impactful. And I think that's so sad, and one of the things that we actively have to fight against, why I think mutual aid and community care is so important, because we need to revitalize that aspect of our lives for ourselves and for our communities. I can get really Gen Z for a sec for my cultural moment. This year, Love Island USA was more popular than Love Island UK, which was huge. Yeah. But my bigger pop culture moment is this is the first time Love Island UK is the original. A black couple won Love Island UK, a black couple won Love Island USA, and then a couple weeks later we had the first
all-black gymnastics podium. And so everyone online, especially the Black girlies, were like, this is the year for Black women.
That was a twofer right there, bringing in the podium.
Yeah,
it was until it wasn't.
I like how you did that.
Yes.
I like how you did that.
No, because it was within, I swear, like a month time span. We got win after win after win.
I think we're about to go get In and Out after
We are.
this, so I think everything will be fine.
I'm gonna get an animal-style burger with that milkshake.
Oh,
and
you
then
have
I
your
will
order
be-
ready?
I'm ready, and I will be completely great after that.
I'm gonna be the one like standing in front of the menu looking up like,
Yeah.
what do you recommend?
No,
But
exactly.
We'll see.
Hopefully the joy lasts at least 24 hours. I'll try to avoid scrolling.
I think a hamburger can make me happy for 24 hours.
Want to keep seeing if everything is fine? Subscribe, comment, and like, and we can keep figuring it out together.